guys, welcome back to the Poke Crossings channel. I'm Charlotte, and today's video we're going to be having a look at the friendship levels and how to increase your friendship levels with your islanders. As always guys, we do daily Animal Crossings videos on this channel, so if you enjoy what you see, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and as always, get involved in the comments. I love hearing what you've got to say and creating a bit of a discussion about the video. So let's have a look at the friendship guide. So this has been data mined, and there's been a lot of different information floating around on the internet, different kind of like infographics and things like that. It's all got the same sort of information on, but just kind of put in a different way. So we're going to have a look at it today, and this should hopefully help you to get better friendship levels with your islanders, and therefore collect the more special like kind of reactions and islander photographs and all that sort of stuff. So the friendship levels is kind of like a tier system, I guess, and there's 6 levels. So 1 to 2 is classed as like new friends, 3 to 4 is classed as good friends, and 5 and 6 is classed as best friends. And level 5 onwards is the point that you are at a chance of getting given their photograph. A lot of people collect these. I've seen some people do some really cool stuff, especially like making like little graves. The coolest thing I've seen, right? People making like a grave, like a cemetery, like gravestones, and then as the islanders move out, they put like their picture on it. So I thought that was pretty good. But yeah, people often collect their photos. So you need to get friendship level 5 or above, and even then it's still down to a little bit of chance. So keep those fingers crossed. I've only got 1 so far. I've only got Goosey McLucy, but I'm going to try and make a conscious effort to get the rest of them as well while I'm on with it. So the friendship levels are based on points, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen anyway, so you can have a bit of a longer read of it if you like. But level 1 is 0 to 29 points, and that is where they can give you gifts. Oh no, you can give them gifts. No, they can give you gifts. And then level 2 is when you can give gifts, and that's 30 to 59 points. So those first two, what is that book? Those first 2 levels are pretty kind of easy to get in terms of the amount of points you need. It's quite low, and you should be able to kind of get out of that new friend level pretty quickly. Oh, I've got this already. It's a violin beetle. And then from there, to move into that kind of good friend category, level 3 is 60 to 99 points, and that's the point where you can start selling items and start giving you nicknames. And then level 4 is 100 to 149 points, and that is a point when they start asking for like you to give them a catchphrase. And then level 5, that's moving into that best friend zone, is 150 to 199 points, and that's the point where they'll ask you to change the greeting. And then level 6 is when they'll start like approaching you to kind of like buy items and stuff like that, and that's 200 points plus. So you know, there's a lot of points that you can collect, and you can collect points for a whole number of ways. So ways to increase points, and these are just suggestions. Like everything you do has an impact on the point scale, but these are kind of some of the more the main ways, if you like. So if you have the conversation with them in the mornings, like first time when you first log on, and you just go and have a chat with them, that increases it by a point or so. Selling items to them, so when they ask, they'll often see that you've got like a certain thing in the inventory, they'll ask if they can buy it. That increases the points. When you see they've got a flea and you catch the flea for them, again that increases your points. And then all the sort of different quests that they set you, so lost items, delivering items, playing hide and seek, birthday gifts, all that sort of stuff, again goes a long way to increasing points. And if you do it on a daily basis, you should be able to get into that kind of best friend category relatively quickly. And then from there, obviously, hopefully you'll get the photograph and things. Ways to decrease the points. I don't know if you're like trying to what we got? I think I've got this already. Oh no, I am. Ways to decrease your points. So if you constantly push one of the islanders around or hit them with a net, it will eventually get in a mood. I'll bring up like a little video, and you can see Naomi did it to me the other day, and she kind of walks around with a swirl on her head and she's dead grumpy and she don't want to speak to you. So that decreases your points quite significantly. Now when that happens, if you speak to them, there's a chance that you can kind of redeem yourself and you can apologise, and that way the points that you've just lost you will get back. Also, if the islander thinks that your apology is like sincere, then you'll actually get a couple of extra points for that as well. So don't worry too much if you accidentally like hit them with a net too many times or something. There is a way to get those points back. You've just got to persevere. Now, in terms of giving them gifts, obviously that does increase the points, but if you give them something, just like a gift with no real thought behind it, you'll still get points. But you can get more points if you have a look at what your islander's favourite colour is, or favourite style, or favourite furniture set. You know, you can then, if you give them something from that set, that will increase their points more because it's something that they actually want, which is always good. If you give them trash or turnips that have spoilt, that will actually decrease the points. So it's not, again, unless you're trying to go out your way to upset them, it's not really worth doing. So they're the main things to think about really, and the benefits of doing it, like I said, from level 5 upwards, you get a chance of collecting their photograph. And also, if you saw my video that I put out a few days ago, I actually spoke about the different reactions and how each personality type has what's called a special reaction that you can only learn from level 5 and above as well. So it's worth doing, so that in order to kind of get all the different personality all the different reactions and everything you need from all the different personality types. So yeah, let me know in the comments, how many photographs have you got? I feel like I'm slacking because I've only got one. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, how many have you got and whose is your favourite? And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.